Greetings and welcome. My name is Jake Rayson. I am a wildlife food forest garden designer, and I wanted to show you creating the concentric circles in CAD for the walled garden project that I'm working on. So I'll just show you the sketches that I've been doing. So I've been doing quite a lot of sketches here. Well, there we go, that just about works. And you can see here, let me just straighten it up. You can see this is a very kind of broad, a very kind of simple sketch of what it should look like. So I'm just starting to refine it now and get the paths in the right place. I do want to kind of repeat get the windbreaks in there, so kind of get that shape, the concentric circles going around. So there'll be the rectangular shape, and then there'll also be the kind of concentric circles too. So it's kind of interesting. But for these, I just wanted to show you in CAD how I do them, because if you ever do more than one or two garden designs, I kind of recommend learning CAD, because it is just like, it is bloody brilliant. It's amazing. This is a bit of free software called QCAD. That means just qcad.org. Really, really good. Really nice bit of kit. And it's a steep learning curve. I won't deny that, but it's good. So the first thing you want to do is to get circles in. What I've done here, there's a stone pine and a circular pond, which kind of echoes what would have been the original dipping pond in the centre of a walled garden. And what I want to do is to kind of extend the circle from the pond, extend out that circle, so that will form the windbreaks, and that will also form the shape of the various parts of the garden as well. So let's this is one I made earlier. We'll use it offset. There's the I don't even know where it is. It's quite funny. In here, there we go, offset. So offset with distance. I'll just zoom in so you can see that. Oops, that one there. It's one of the handiest, a few tools that you use, and I will be doing this. I am going to do a course for people who want to learn CAD for garden design, for forest garden design, because it is so cool. It looks kind of, I don't know if it looks complicated. I'm so used to it now, but there's just a few tools that you use, like basic shapes, and then you kind of cut them up and join them together, and a few kind of key principles in the kind of garden design. This isn't anything accurate. It's not like you're creating machine gears for a top end, I don't know, engineering project or something. So this can be, you can afford to, there's a bit of you can afford to be a bit out on your measurements, but it's just that it's cool. So offset tool is one of the main tools that you want to be using, and what you can do, it just offsets whichever item you select. It'll create an offset of whatever. So you put how far you want it to offset at the top left hand corner. I've done it so that it's an offsetting, that's pond, and it's exactly the right distance for here. And I've just done some quick kind of I've done some quick measurements, and I think it's going to be about 4 meters with I put a 0.6 meter path in. So first thing to do, then we'll change the offset to 4 meters. Yeah, I'll do it quick then. Oops. Yeah, 4 meters. Dunk. And then I'll do a 0.6 meter path, which should be kind of fine for access. Yeah, that'd be fine. It's not like it's a main walkway. There's a very handy set of information about different widths. I won't look at it now, but basically you get it in manuals for like landscaping and for building regs and that kind of thing. So yeah, 0.6 is all right for kind of access to areas. It's not like wheelchair access or anything, but it's access that you can get to. Maybe I will have a look. Let's have a quick look if I can find it. Paths. Width. Oh, possibly. Footpath width. Here we go. Oh, there we go. Yeah. I'll just open. Oh, I'll open that up in a browser. Oh dear. Never mind. There we go. Yes, I've gone down a rabbit hole. It's going to take ages. Or will it? Yes, I think it might. I'm here now, so I might as well enjoy the weather. And I don't know if you can see that. The this is scanned from a landscaping book. So 0.6 meters, one person only, if you can see that there. And then 0.9 meters, two people just. So a lot of the paths I've got, it's a kind of combination of like if it's hard standing or if it's grass or how many people need to go there. So there's all these different things going on. I've tried to make the main paths 1 meter wide, and that's because most of the paths are going to be grass for maintenance because it's a large area. It costs too much money to make everything hard standing. So the path widths are going to be like 1 meter wide, which is 2 mower passes. So brush cutter, the width of the brush cutter is 0.5 meter, and that'll be 2 passes, and that's like it kept short for however long. But that's an easy way of measuring out the widths, is the width of your mower if you've got grass paths. And then for this one, I'll use 0.6 meters, one person only. That'll be fine. So it's kind of cool. Larger areas, hard standing areas, I put like paths of 1.7 meters in, 1.2 meters in, because there'll be like more traffic and there'll be pushchairs and wheelchairs and all sorts of stuff going on. So you've got to be kind of aware of what's happening with the space where you're designing. Let's quit out of there. And yeah, so 0.6 meters. That was a bit of a diversion. 0.6 meters for the path, and you see I do it on the outside. Dunk. Lovely. And then I'll do another one which is 4 meters, dunk, and then another one which is 0.6 meters for the path, dunk. See, it's kind of really nice and easy. There we go, that one, and then 0.6 meters. I'll probably come back and tweak this. So what I'll probably do is to come back and just to adjust it so that the paths sit in the right place. But what first off though is I will show you how to break up the path. I'll do it with the middle one, that'll be good. So you can see you see what we've got going on. We've got the concentric circles for the plan, and I'm just going to kind of modify it, tweak it so that they fit, but I'll just show you how to use the divide tool, which is the other very cool tool to use, and then how to we'll get on with creating those paths and beds and things. So divide tool is like the scissors. Let me see, because I use shortcuts. There we go, the divide tool. Don't you can see that divide down there, very handy. And what I'm going to do is come in here. So you select the entity, oops, and then click on the intersection, select the entity, and it's on the intersection. So I've done the circle there, and here I'll go select the entity, oops, intersection. This is a bit wobbly because I think, yeah, it's a bit wobbly because I'm streaming as well, and I've got an old computer and it's a little bit unresponsive. Yeah, there we go. And then here I'll just click that one, and intersection, select the entity and intersection, and then you just select the bits which you've cut out. Oops. Yeah, so, dupe. So I'm just kind of where the points overline. You can see then you create a path and it flows in. So what I will do, I'll go back and tweak it, but I'll go in and I'll just create that, and then I've got to create radial paths as well. So that's using the divide tool. Very cool. So the tools to use are the offset tool, and then the other one is the divide tool. And those are the two tools. And I'll just very quickly, whilst I'm here and you're here, I'm just going to very quickly show you the line tool, which is this one up the top, and use it all the time. And I'm going to, oh yeah, then it gets it. It's great fun. And then you get the snapping and what it grabs hold of. You kind of want it, most of the time you want it to snap onto something. So I'll snap onto entity, and that way it snaps onto something, and I want to get on the biggest one, and then I'll work out. I'll just do one very quickly. But it is brilliant. It's brilliant. And then I'll put paths in here. So I'm going to create radial paths, and I might adjust the angles of them and stuff. So it might get a little bit tricky, but you can see what you're doing. You draw a line from the center of the major circle, and then we'll go, oopsie, select it, and then rotate it, and then rotate it from here, and then you can rotate it. I don't know. I'll figure out the angles later on, and then you can rotate it around and make a copy of it, and then just you can split the area up into something that works. So that's the thing. So I'm making that's the rotate. Modify rotate. So that's what I'm doing, is to create this very simple thing, and then again use the divide tool, the scissor tool, just to chop it up and then join things up together. And yeah, that's really, CAD is an awful lot of this. You kind of create the basic shapes and then you chop them up and then piece them together. So hope that was mildly entertaining. I'll put a screenshot of the final thing when I finished it later on. Okay, thanks for watching. Don't forget, do subscribe if you like me wittering on about garden design and stuff like that, and I'll see you soon. Cheers, bye.